A Brazilian asylum seeker has been found earning £6,000 a month working illegally as a delivery driver. We've come here during the lunch rush where there's a queue of delivery drivers on their bikes and mopeds waiting to pick up the orders from this kitchen on this industrial estate. And now immigration teams are checking with each of them to make sure they have the right to work in this country. Many of the drivers were questioned using interpreters.
Arriving as a visitor who does not have permission to work in the UK.
As part of a crackdown across the country, dozens of arrests have been made, including of a Brazilian man here who we're told has been waiting more than 2 years for a decision on his asylum claim. Officers say he was renting 3 accounts, all officially registered as women, raising serious safeguarding concerns.
He has an outstanding asylum claim, so in question here, obviously as part of his conditions, he shouldn't be working, which one of our officers established. So we've now bailed him on scene. We've actually got the police with us today as part of the operation. They've seized his bike as well because he didn't have a driving licence either.
The government is giving details of asylum seekers to food delivery companies to crack down on illegal working. The Home Office is facing backlash after plans to share the locations of hotels where asylum seekers reside with food delivery companies Deliveroo, Just Eat, and Uber Eats. They have done this to identify those that have been illegally working as delivery drivers and aim to stop registered delivery drivers from sharing their staff accounts with those that do not have a right to work. The Labour government has been making strides cracking down on illegal working and tightening rules on visa applications in the last year. Raids and arrests on illegal workers has increased by 50%. But the reality is, asylum seekers only receive £49.18 per person to help cover things like food, clothing, and toiletries per week. And if the accommodation they end up in provides meals, they only get £9.95. However, mothers and young children may get extra help. While they can access the NHS, they aren't able to claim benefits or work in the UK even while their application is being processed. Asylum seekers are able to apply for permission to work, but this process typically happens a year after submitting an asylum application that remains open. Application results typically take around 6 months to 3 years.
So illegal immigrants in the UK are making up to £6,000 in a month just by delivering food, using Uber Eats or delivering food for different companies. Now, there was a protest in a particular asylum hotel. This hotel harbors illegal immigrants in the country, and most of them use bicycles and bikes to deliver food. That is their job, and they make nothing less than £5,000 to £6,000 a month. Even people who are legal, even people who are working hard, most of them don't make that amount in a month in the UK. Now, a lot of people in the comment section are saying that the government is funding these asylum hotels, yet they say they want to reduce illegal migration. They were just complaining. They are totally against it. Now, somebody's comments got my attention. You are complaining that these illegal immigrants are doing Uber Eats. They are riding bicycles to deliver food. How many British people are actually doing these jobs? How many British people are applying to factories? How many British people are working in farms? How many of them are actually doing these jobs? All he sees are people who wants to make ends meet. They come into the UK, they work hard for their money. It might be illegal, but they are working very hard to make sure their process becomes legal. Focus on the ones who are criminals and leave them alone. UK is gradually becoming America with these immigration laws every 5 minutes.
That's the prayer room in there, look. How we doing, fellas? Nice hotel, yeah? What's happening? What's happening? I'm not good. So we're back inside the Delta Marriott, former Hilton. 180 bedroom. How are you? Is it nice here? Yeah? Who knows? How are you? Yeah. How are we in here is what I'm going to ask you. How are we in here?
Can we go outside for a second,
of course,
please?
of course.
Can we go outside for a second? We can talk about that, please.
Yeah, all right, don't push the button.
Please, just
Yeah, we've already explored the building. Serco office, get that bit. How are we, fellas? Connect 4. Can we have a quick Connect 4?
This immigrant situation in hotels makes me realize there's a thin line between need and opportunity. As a second generation immigrant and someone who's always been too British for the Asians and too Asians for the British, walking this middle line has taught me a lot. And I know when someone's running away from horrors and when someone's trying to game the system. Thing is, it's no longer about race. It's actually about systems. It's about the pressure the NHS is under, the overcrowded schools and the scarcity of jobs. We're no longer a country of abundance. You've got a burning house and you're still inviting people in. That's no longer compassion, that's chaos. And I'm not going after the migrants. The truth is, you need to go after the people that's letting them in. Because people are bound to get angry. When you got hungry mouths and no jobs, people are gonna get angry. And this is a recipe for carnage. Now, I'm not saying that the guys who are being violent have any right to do so, but at the same time, I'm a guy who's from Bangladesh, and I'm telling you right now, there ain't gonna be no Englishman running Bangladesh. So if they want a British guy running Britain, let them. A bunch of these guys might be running away from bombs, but I'll tell you something, a bunch of them are just running away from bad life decisions. A bunch of them are just running away from family pressures. That's all. They're looking for a better opportunity. And listen, I don't blame them. Who wouldn't want a better opportunity? But the truth is, if they're coming and taking from your plate, mine and your plate, people are bound to get angry. And you need to be able to minimize it. Because listen, if it's this bad now, just think about how worse it can get. Because there's no sign of this slowing down.
Hello and welcome to this channel where we bring you things that are happening around you that you might not know of. And you know, on this channel we don't give fake news. All our news are always legit. So like what I've shown you guys in those videos, they're showing immigrants that are working. Okay, I understand that they are immigrants and they're in the country illegally, but the fact that they are not committing crime, I don't know, this is my own opinion and you guys can state yours, but the fact that they are working, some people say they are not paying taxes, and while others are saying, oh, the rich people don't pay taxes. So like there's a lot of controversies in the comment section over this particular talk, and I want you guys to also comment and let me know your thought on this. So in my own opinion, I feel like since these people are working, yes, we agree that they are illegal, they are immigrants, but they are working, they are not committing crimes. Like that my other lady said, they are not committing crimes, they are working their butts off to provide for themselves. And some people are saying they are shocked that someone that is delivering Uber Eats is earning 6,000 pounds in a month. That most workers, most people that are working their butts off in a month, go like most of them are not making up to 6,000 pounds in a month. So I think that is one of the things that got some people angry, that okay, that they're working, and my like that lady said, okay, most British people don't even want to, most of them are not trying to, they don't want to become a delivery driver. Like they don't want to deliver any, they don't want to be seen in those jobs. Most of them are not applying to work. Most of them don't want to work in these places. Most of the people you will see in this kind of work are also immigrants, even factory works and everything. So people are like, okay, since you citizens don't want to do this work, at least let the immigrants do the works. So they said, okay, they are not angry for the fact that these people are working and they're earning that amount. The fact that what they're angry is because they are staying in the country illegally and they are not paying taxes, they are not doing anything. So it's more like they are earning off them and they are not still contributing back to the country. I think that is what is getting people angry. The fact that they are earning in the country but they are not giving back to the country. That is what is getting some people angry. But in my own opinion, these people that they are trying their best to make a living. Are just trying to make a living without committing crimes. I think instead of focusing on immigrants in UK, because it's like the UK government are now becoming like the US. They're only focusing on the immigrants while they should have focused. Some people are committing crimes. Some people don't even want to work, that are committing crimes. Yes, what they did is not good, and that's why I will always ask for you guys' opinion as usual. Yes, what they did is not good, but at least they are not doing something. They are not a criminal. They are not causing criminal activities in the country. So I think that alone should be a grace for them. Like, to me, that's what I feel, and you can drop your own what you think in the comment section. But to me, that's how I feel. So please do well to follow, like, and share for more video. And we'll be back if there's any update on this.